Right now, the game, people think it's doing well, but it ain't. Car, it's full up of fake rappers. It's a bag of fake rappers. Acting like they're rich, straight broke, yeah? But they're talking a game, they're talking a good game, but they're not really about it.
Yeah, you gotta let them know. Are you born this day or not, bro?
No, for the past year I haven't been know that, bro.
Yeah?
Trust me, 3 man up.
You're saying you're not involved?
Come on, man.
Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Go home and
3 man up.
You're saying you're not involved?
Come on, man.
You're not involved.
say no more. Say no more.
That's what I love.
You know that everyone knows
Yes,
that,
I know. I'm just getting it clear, alright? You got your ass with it, and now you're good now, yeah? Good.
This is word to my mother. This is this week, you word. This is this week.
People automatically assume only members of the black community are in gangs and about that street life. However, there are some white rappers that are actually all about that life, but go unnoticed because of their skin color. So, here are some white rappers that are affiliated with gangs and ready to slide on their ops. Popek. Popek is a professional MMA fighter from Poland and a rapper. Apart from his style, Popek was known for the extreme body modifications he does, like getting his eyeballs tattooed to give the illusion of an animalistic eye. He also does dangerous stunts in his videos. One example is him getting hung on hooks in his music video, Pain Be My Guest. But Popek doesn't just take risks in his videos, but also in his daily life. He dropped out of school when he was 14 years old and formed the first Polish gangster rap crew called Firma and started his solo career in 2007. It is likely he had some kind of gang affiliation or was part of an organized crime syndicate, as his image widely glamorizes street life. In a blind act of bravery or stupidity, he placed LSD in his eyes and mouth, which led him to entering a coma for 6 months.
In Amsterdam, 2 times in coma.
He was in a coma?
Yeah, 2 times.
Tell me about the first time.
The first time was 6 months. I was sleeping 6 months.
Serious?
Yeah. I took 9 LSD to my mouth. 10 and 11 I put here. And coma 6 months. And after 6 months, I couldn't walk and speak for 4 weeks. When I left the hospital, I said, I'm never gonna do this no more. You know what happened next 2 hours?
You did the same thing again?
The same thing. I was sleep 8 months.
8 months?
Yeah.
Absolute madman.
Yes.
As if that wasn't enough, he asked a tattoo artist to scar his face. He received backlash from his fans in 2024 when his friends posted a video of him showing sexual interests in animals, showing that he's one of the strangest and possibly most dangerous white rappers in the street. Max the Demon. Max the Demon is Brooklyn's first white rapper, and there's not much known about his backstory. He doesn't even have a wiki bio, showing us how hidden his life actually is. He became popular largely because of his skin color, as it was unusual to see white rappers in the drill scene. His parents seem to be Russian immigrants, and word on the street says his brother and father have been in jail since he was a child. Max the Demon appears to be affiliated with the Insane Baby Crips and reps them by wearing blue. In his videos, you would always see him with a blue bandana, sweatshirt, socks, or sneakers.
And I'm not 6'9", and I'm not 6'9".
Despite being affiliated with a gang, Max the Demon has never been convicted of any crime. So it appears that 2 things could be at play here. He's affiliated with the gang and is never suspected of a crime because of his skin color, or he is actually not affiliated with the gang. He just has friends that are gang members. No matter the truth, Max shows that he is not afraid to roll with his fellow gang members. Morrison. Morrison is a London drill rapper that grew up in the East End of London, which is known to be a notorious neighborhood. Morrison is from the Newham, which is home to several active drill gangs, like CB, which stands for Beacon Custom House. According to the rapper, he was a minority in his neighborhood because of his skin color, even if that didn't affect him negatively. According to him, the people in the area related to the things he said, so they accepted him as one of their own. Although Morrison doesn't openly claim any gang, his years in and out of jail have proven that he may be more dangerous than people see.
The world's small, but England's small, and a lot of people know each other, and a lot of people know certain people's backgrounds, and if you're lying in England, you're gonna get found out quick, you know what I'm saying? So anyone that is being real in England and saying certain things, a confirmation will come with that real quick, and if you're lying, it'll get out real quick that you're lying as well. I think if you're lying, you're gonna get exposed. Real quick.
He went away from the rap scene around 2014 to 2017 because he was arrested on drug charges. When he was released from jail, he didn't start making music until 2017. And during that time, he was still inconsistent with dropping new songs. Morrison then revealed that he was doing things on the street to make money because music was barely paying the bills. And some Reddit comment suggests Morrison operates at a level above the street gangs, focused more on his drug dealing business rather than repping a specific gang or postcode. At some point, he decided it was better to stop doing these things in the streets and decided to focus on music as a legal way to make a living. EBE Bands. EBE Bands was a Chicago drill rapper who went viral after a 2015 interview with DJ Vlad. He is part of the collective group GMEBE, which stands for Global Money Eastbound Entertainment. On his interview, he claimed to be a member of the Black P Stones. The Black P Stones are a gang that originated in Chicago and had an alliance with the Bloods in LA after moving into that territory. Seeing a white rapper claim to be a part of their family is very rare, and this shows the rapper was fearless when it came to being about that life. His solo career did relatively well until he went missing in 2019.
We're here today to talk about murder charges.
Investigators found the body of William Pickering, also known as rapper EBE Bands or Billy the Kid, on Thursday. The artist disappeared earlier this month.
Police made several attempts to locate Mr. Pickering with no success. However, his vehicle was located near his residence in the 500 block of Fisher Avenue.
The investigation led officers to 5200 Indian Head Avenue.
Information was obtained that led officers to an undisclosed location in unincorporated Winnebago County where the remains of William Pickering were located.
Bands was missing for about 2 weeks before he was found dead. He had been beaten to death from a baseball bat and was set on fire. Shortly after his death, 2 men were arrested as they turned out to be his friends. The motive behind the death is still mostly unknown, but has been declared as a gang conflict. Curb La Goop. Curb La Goop is a Floridian SoundCloud rapper that is best known for his collaborations with other big SoundCloud rappers like Lil Peep. His music style is quite unfamiliar, as he uses high-pitched autotune to create an unfamiliar but unique sound.
First off, I got to do it, I was taught to. Serve a papa for the two. Flex up, stand true. Ooh, 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 ooh. Flex with it, text with it. Hey, yo, little man on the track, giving neck with it.
Maybe he was able to experiment with the new style of rapping because he didn't start out as an entertainer, but as a chopped and screwed DJ. During his DJ career, he drew inspiration from New Orleans rappers like Juvenile and the Hot Boys. Curb La Goop decided to turn to music in 2012 when he was released from prison. He said that after getting released from prison, there was no other path he could think of following in life apart from music. Curb La Goop eventually started releasing new stuff in 2012, where he rapped about selling drugs. He also showed large guns in his music videos, claiming that he is all about that life. Cillian. When you see this UK rapper Cillian, the last thing you would think of him is being about that life. But he is a grime rapper from Ireland that grew up in London in the Born Estate. EC1, or Easy Cash Gang, is the crew that has the territory on lock, and Cillian was a member for some time before leaving them. He looks like a character out of a fantasy novel, and his rap style seems to always be sending a warning to his ops. Cillian hasn't openly repped any new gang, but he raps under the moniker SG now. This likely means that Cillian is now part of the UK crew called Shoguns. When he's SD, he wears a mask and raps about being involved in stabbings and other acts of violence and street activities. In an interview with an Irish newspaper, he revealed that he had friends that were killed on the streets. Although he seems like the unconventional grime rapper, he's now slowly making a name for himself.
Just getting it clear, alright? You got your ass with, and now you're good now, yeah?
Big Body Best.
Big Body Best, Side Talk, Brooklyn, East New York. We out here wildin', about to clean the whole this time, Fulton Street hustle. Let me tell you, if he don't like you, that's it. If you getting married, he gotta test her out first. That's a fact. Big Body Best, East New York. Let me show you how to make a baby. Love, deceit, misunderstandings. This is one of the first corners I was ever lied to in my life. Beloved, you drunk. Let me hold you up. Beloved, you drunk. My man Head and Shoulders right here.
yeah, number one.
Head and shoulders, we gonna pray he get a neck next Ramadan, you heard? Why you smell like that, beloved?
I ate onion.
Jax, you coming home? They hiding in Jersey. They across the water now. You stay on that side. You stay there, you punished for life.
Although Big Body Bess grew up in the quiet Lindenwood section of the Bronx, he got exposed to the streets very early and became a menace from the young age of 12. At 12 years old, he was taken to a juvenile detention center that introduced him to life in prison. For the rest of his teenage years and early adulthood, he would go in and out of prison for multiple offenses. He met Action Bronson when he was 15, and Bronson calls him an Albanian cousin. When Bronson's rap career kicked off, he gave Big Body Bess a chance to collaborate on Bronson's tracks. He has a way with words with an interesting personality. He talks about the New York street culture and the struggles he faced to become who he is today. Big Body Bess has managed to stay out of prison for now, but that doesn't mean that he won't slide on fools if he needs to. He even called out Ghostface Killah in a tweet when Bronson and Ghost had a little scuffle, saying, "They don't make words to describe the acts of violence I will commit to ensure the safety of @Action Bronson." Action Bronson came out on Twitter almost immediately and apologized for his friend's comment. Ghost and Bronson have squashed the beef, and nothing more has come from the situation. Paul Wall. Paul Wall is one of the most respected white rappers in the industry, as he has been around since the 90s. He became popular because of his signature grills that sit on almost all his teeth and his affiliation with Swishahouse Records, and you could not go a day without hearing him on Houston radios. Paul typically rapped about drugs and hardcore street life, even if he didn't have a prominent criminal track record. But in 2016, he was arrested alongside his friend Baby Bash for possession of marijuana with intent to distribute. The case was taken to court as an organized crime since it was being looked at from the point of drug trafficking.
Best known for their music, but tonight two rappers are reciting a different tune. Houston-based Paul Wall and Baby Bash were arrested today on drug charges. Police were serving a narcotics warrant early this morning on Yale Street near Heights Boulevard when they busted the artists. Our Samantha Patashkin spoke with a rep for Paul Wall and heard from Baby Bash himself.
After trying the case, it was revealed that the marijuana was for personal and his affiliation with Swishahouse, so the case was dropped. Paul Wall has rapped about being affiliated with the Bloods, but this was never verified, and a Reddit feed sparked the conversation, saying that he was actually a member of the Vice Lords. He and Chamillionaire were childhood friends who kicked off their journeys in the late 90s by joining a street team, grinding to promote posters and merchandise for various rap labels, all while building a network of connections. Their paths intertwined with those of fellow local rappers, leading them to link up with Michael Watts and Swishahouse, representing the same Houston neighborhood. It seems like the claims of his gang affiliation are not a reliable source, and most of his street cred comes from his ability to hustle hard and put in mad work in the studio. Contrary to popular belief, there are many white rappers that are all about that life and don't just brag about it in their music. They have street cred to back it up. While some of those rappers may just be faking the front to build a fan base, most of them have some connection to street life and might just actually slide on some fools. Regardless, the color of your skin shouldn't cast judgment on who you are as a person morally. White or black, you can choose to make a difference in the world or choose to be a part of the problem. We hope you enjoyed today's video, and please let us know in the comments if there are some rappers we could have included or left out. Make sure to check out these other videos and subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to get notified when we drop new content. We look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks for watching.